everyone, my name's Kelly. I'm a Planet Fitness trainer and I am so excited to be back for another awesome workout with you. Today, we're going to be focusing all on our core. Now, if you're headed back to the club, make sure you check out the crowd meter before you arrive. It's located in our Planet Fitness mobile app and it's a great way to avoid those busy times at the gym. So today, we're going to be using our stretching and abs area, which is a great place to work on those core muscles or to grab a mat and stretch it out after an awesome workout. If you're joining us from the club, I'll be using a medicine ball for some of our exercises. But if you're joining us from home, don't worry because I'll be showing you modifications as we go so you can follow along with us as well. Now remember, always go at your own pace and take those breaks when you need to. Are you guys ready? Let's jump right into that warm-up. So for our warm-up, we're going to start with a jump rope or an air jump rope. So we're just going to pretend like we're jumping a rope, okay? We're going to start off nice and slow, and then if you want, you can kind of pick up that pace a little bit. But remember, always go at your own pace and listen to your body. Good. Remember that breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going for 40 seconds on these jump ropes. Good. Remember, if you need to take a break, you can take a break at any point. Good. And if you want, you could try doing some single leg hops. Make sure you keep it even. Good. You're doing great. And after this, we're going to transition into some high knees, okay? You guys are almost done with a jump rope. Good. And done. All right. So for high knees, we're just going to bring those knees up as high as we can. Good. And if you want, you can go slow or you can go a little bit faster. Remember, we're going at our own pace, okay? Good. We're going to start a little slow, and then I'm going to slowly speed it up. Good. You're doing great. You're going to start to engage that core a little bit as we're warming up. So think about sucking that belly button in towards your spine. Good. You've got that. Don't forget the breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Go ahead, pick up that pace if you want to. Good. We're almost done with this one. And then we're going to stretch for a second. Good. And done. Okay, we're just going to get a side bend stretch in. So we're going to open up our stance nice and wide. And we're just going to reach the side for 10 seconds. And then we'll switch sides. And we're going to do it twice. Good. Take a second, catch your breath. And we're going to switch. So back to center. And then straight to the other side. We're not bending forward or backwards. Just straight to the side. And if you can only go to here, that's fine. Good. And first side again. You guys are doing awesome. I love this. Keep up that energy. Good. Really gather your breath. This is a good time to kind of recollect yourself. Good. And last side. Really stretch that side out. You should feel it stretching down the whole side of your body. Good. And up to center. Perfect. So go ahead, grab some water. I'm going to join you. Make sure we're hydrated for our workout. So the first exercise we're going to start with is a lunge to high knee. So we're going to start in a lunge position, and you're going to bring your knee up and back to the lunge position, okay? If you want to make this easier, you could just do a standing high knee and try holding it instead. So hold it for a couple seconds and then switch sides. Or you can do the lunge with high knee, where you're going from a lunge position, high knee, and back down, okay? We're going to go for 20 seconds on each side. Ready? And go. Good. And remember, you want to keep this controlled. You're going to have a lot of stability on that front leg, but you're getting that core when you bring that other leg up. So this is a little bit of more total body. Good. We're getting that blood flowing throughout the entire body. Good. And switch sides. So we'll start in that lunge position and bring that knee up nice and high. Good. And most of your weight's going to be on this front leg. Good. You've got this. And if you get a little wobbly, take a second, straighten yourself out. Good. And last one. Good. All right. So now we're going to move to some floor exercises. So go ahead, grab a mat if you're in the gym. If you're at home, if you have a mat, that's great too. Or if you have some towels, maybe a rug, put some towels on top of the rug. That would work as well. So our first one's pointer. So we're going to get on all fours. We're going to take opposite arm, opposite leg, extend them both forward like you're stretching, bring it back, and then switch sides. Okay, good. Keep going, guys. We're going for 40 seconds. Now, if you want to make this harder, try adding the crunch and then extend. Crunch and then extend. Good. And you can do either. If you want to make it easier, just try and do leg, leg, arm, arm, okay? Keep going, guys. Almost done. You really want to be sturdy with this. It's going to be a little wobbly. That's because you're working on your core stabilization. Good. And remember, always go at your own pace. And relax. Good job, everyone. So now what we're going to do is we're going to transition into some Russian twists. So for our Russian twist, we're going to have our legs bent, slight lean back, and you're going to twist side to side, okay? If you want to make it harder, you can add the weight, which could be a medicine ball, or if you're at home, you could use a water bottle. And then if you want to make it even harder, lift those feet up and do the twist, okay? All right, so everyone, go at your own pace, pick which one's best for you, and go. We're going for 40 seconds. Good, and you don't want to be swinging this side to side, you want to be controlled. Good. Try to keep your posture upright. Don't let yourself slouch. It's very easy to let yourself slouch, so don't let that low back round on you. Keep it upright, and you'll be slightly tilted backwards. Don't forget that breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. Good. A few more. You've got this. Really feel the sides when you twist. Really pay attention to that area that we're working. Good. And relax. All right, awesome. So if you're using a ball or a water bottle, go ahead, place that off to the side. We're gonna do a variation of a plank, and I'll show you a couple of versions. So for your plank, we're gonna do a carryover one. So you're gonna get into your regular plank formation. You're gonna dip your hip down the side, back to center, and then the other side, back to center. Now, if you wanna make this easier, you can do it from your knees. Just make sure your knees are on the mat. Dip your hip to the side, center, back to the side, center. And if that's too hard, just hold a regular plank from your knees, okay? So we're gonna go for 40 seconds, and we're gonna dip it to one side, stop, then the other side, then pause, okay? Keep going. You're doing great. And don't forget the breathing. That's gonna help you out a lot. So make sure you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. It's really easy to hold your breath during a plank, but don't do it. Make sure you keep breathing. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. And really engage that core. Think about pulling that belly button towards the spine. Good. Doing great. Almost there. One last one. And relax. Good job. All right, so now we're gonna work our lower abs. So we're gonna do some leg lifts. So we're gonna start by laying on our back. We're gonna take our hips, we're gonna rotate them so our low back is pressed against the mat. Then our hands are gonna go underneath the sides of our butt. Legs are gonna go straight up, and then slowly bring them down. Don't let them just drop down, control them down, okay? And if you wanna make this a little harder, you can come up a little bit at the top and lift your butt up. Or if you wanna make it easier, just decrease the range of motion. Don't bring them down all the way, okay? All right, guys, ready? 40 seconds, let's go. Up and slow on the rebound. And up, good, slow on the rebound. Now, if you wanna match your breathing to this, you're gonna exhale as you come up and inhale as you slowly bring those legs down. So go ahead, exhale and slowly inhale, good. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up, keep going, you're doing great. And remember, you can always take a break if you need to. You gotta grab that water, or just take a second to gather yourself and catch your breath. That's A-okay. Good. Few more. All right, give me one last lift. And done. Perfect. So from here, we're gonna transition into our reverse crunch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into that same position where we rotate our hips, so our low back's pressed against the mat. We're gonna put our hands underneath the sides of our butt. Now you can leave your feet together or you can cross them, and you're just gonna bring your knees up as high as you can and back down, okay? So your butt might lift off a little bit, or you might have a decreased range and your butt stays on the mat. That's okay too, okay? We're gonna go for 40 seconds on these. Ready? And go. Good. You're gonna feel this in your mid to low section of your abs, mainly in the lower portion, especially after those leg lifts. You're doing great. Remember that breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. And really focus on the area that you're working. That's going to help you engage the muscles more, and you're going to get more out of the movement, okay? And it's okay also to do the decreased range of motion where you're just bringing those knees up and back down. You're still going to get something out of that. Good. And give me one last crunch. Good, and relax. All right, we've got one more exercise before our cool down. So we're gonna do some mountain climbers, and we're gonna show you a couple of ways to do them. So if you have a medicine ball and you wanna make it really challenging, you can go ahead and balance on the medicine ball in like a plank formation. Slowly bring up one knee, bring it back down, then the other knee, okay? If you wanna make this a little easier, just put your hands on the mat and slowly bring up one knee at a time. And if you're in between, you can go ahead and make it a little bit faster, okay? So I'll try to alternate. I'll probably start with a ball and then slowly decrease as we go, okay? So we're going for 40 seconds. Do whichever one fits you. You're gonna get benefits out of all three of them, okay? So we're gonna get started. Last one, this is our finisher exercise. 40 seconds. You guys ready? Let's go. And bring those knees in. If you're doing this on the ball, you're gonna wanna bring those knees in nice and slow because you're stabilizing by adding the ball component. Good. Remember that breathing. This is our last one, so we're gonna finish strong. Good. Keep going. We're at past the halfway point, so keep going. I'm gonna join those at home or those that don't wanna use the ball. And we're just gonna bring those knees in. Good. We're getting towards the end. Hang in there. Good. All right, guys, push it with me. Go a little faster. Last push and relax. Great job. All right, so if you're using that medicine ball, go ahead, put it to the side. We're gonna stretch it out. So we're gonna start with a seated torso stretch. So we're gonna start with our legs straight ahead of us. We're gonna take one leg, fold it over the other. Then you're gonna take the opposite arm, place it against the knee, and then you're gonna twist away. So you should feel it twisting in your sides. And we're gonna hold this for 20 seconds. And this is a good time to catch your breath. Really focus on your breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. You're doing great. You should feel great about yourself. Almost done. Good. And this should be the relaxing part. Good. And gently, gently release. All right, we're gonna switch sides. Good. And again, twist away. Good. You're doing awesome. And remember that breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're just stretching out those muscles we just used. Good. Almost done. And gently, gently release. All right, we're gonna switch to a cobra pose to child's pose. So for cobra pose, we're gonna start by lying flat on the mat. And then you're gonna push yourself up as far as you can. Keep your hips on the mat. If you can only come up to here, that's fine. If you can come up further, go ahead. You're gonna feel it stretch out your core and a little bit of your low back. Good, so we're gonna hold this for 20 seconds and then we'll switch to child's pose. Good. And gently release. Now we're gonna switch to child's pose. You're gonna sit back. Good, and this is gonna stretch out your shoulders. So your shoulders might be hurting from some of those planks or the mountain climbers that we did. This is a really good stretch to stretch out those shoulders. Good. Don't fall asleep on me. We're almost done. Good. And up. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get those side stretches in again. So we're going to open up our stance nice and wide, and we're just going to reach over to the side. Good. So you should feel it stretching down that whole side of your body. And remember, go as far as you can. So if this is as far as you can go, that's fine. Good. And switch sides. Good. And just go right until you feel that tension. Don't try to push it. Just right until you feel the tension and hold. Good. Almost done. And back to that first side. Go up and over. Good. Don't forget that breathing. And last side. You are doing awesome. Good job, everyone. Almost done. And up to center. All right, we're gonna bring our stance in a little bit closer, and we're just gonna take a second to get some deep breaths in. So we're gonna inhale, and palms up, inhale, and exhale, bring it down. Good, again, we're gonna inhale, palms facing up, turn the palms facing down, and exhale, let it down. One last one. We're gonna breathe. Good. Turn the palms facing down and relax. Exhale, lift that air out. Good. Great job, everyone. That was awesome. Now make sure you keep tuning in with us Monday through Friday for new workouts to keep you motivated. And don't forget to check out the Planet Fitness mobile app for even more ways to stay moving. See you next time.